Hey, this is Puzzle Logic. Which of the statements, if any, are false? This is a list of 10 statements. The nth statement in this list claims that exactly n of the statements are false. Can you figure it out? While you're working on that problem, also try and figure out this variation. It's the same list of 10 items, except the word exactly is replaced by the words at least. Give these problems a try, and when you're ready, keep watching the video for the solution. We'll get started with the list that the nth statement says that exactly n statements are false. Consider the 10th statement in this list. If statement 10 is true, that implies all the statements in the list are false, including statement 10. This is a contradiction, which means statement 10 must be false. So we know at least one of the statements in this list is false. How many of the statements can be true at the same time? The statements in the list are mutually exclusive. You cannot have exactly x statements be true and exactly y statements be true for x not equal to y. This implies at most one statement can be true. If one statement is true, that would mean 9 statements are false. So our candidate is we have 9 false statements, 1 true statement. This corresponds to the claim of statement 9. If statements 1 through 8 and 10 are false, and statement 9 is true, that actually works out logically. So that's our answer. Statement 9 is true, and statements 1 through 8 and statement 10 are false. We have 9 false statements and 1 true statement. Now let's solve the variation where the nth statement says at least n. Statements are false. We'll proceed similarly. We'll consider the 10th statement. If this is true, that means all statements in the list are false, including statement 10. This again is a contradiction. So we know that statement 10 is false, and that means at least one statement must be false. So if at least one statement is false, we know that the first statement has to be true. Now we proceed to the next statement. If statement 9 is true, that would mean statements 2 through 9 have to be false, because we already know statement 1 is true. Therefore, statement 9 has to be false, and that implies at least 2 statements are false. Statement 9 and 10 are false. So we know that statement 2 is true. We can similarly proceed to show that statements 8, 7, and 6 are false, while 3, 4, and 5 must be true. So what we end up with is we have 5 possibly true statements and 5 possibly false statements, and this turns out to logically work. So statements 1 through 5 are true, and statements 6 through 10 are false. Did you figure it out? Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel to get more videos on puzzles, logic, and riddles.